Hello, let me welcome you and thank you for the attention you're going to give us in the following 8 minutes, or 10, or whatever, we'll see how it goes. As I said, we will be 2 speakers with 1 presentation before we dig deeper into experiential wellness program that would, very surprisingly for me, like tie together all the presentations we've already heard. But let me just briefly introduce 2 persons who are standing in front of you and why we are both here. The colleague standing next to me is Zuzka Hajkova. She is my colleague at our PhD studies at the Maastricht University in Brno, and she is the professional in reflective practice and experiential methods. That's her topic.
Yeah, and I would like to introduce my colleague Jana Stara, and she's expert to wellness, also theory and also practice of wellness. You will see.
And in our presentation we will show you the practice. We have now been high up there in the theories and philosophies, and we will now guide you through our practice, through our PhD research that just happened in the past semester and ended up last week, so it's a pretty recent thing. So we will guide you through the theory we ground our research in, through the practice, and then we will try to give you a bit of the results, but not much. To start with the theory, the name of the headline of our presentation is Experiential Wellness Program. So the 2 concepts we start with is wellness and experiential reflective learning. So as I'm the professional for wellness, I will start with explaining what wellness is when we talk about wellness. We have heard the word wellness in the previous presentation, and I guess even many people, especially here in Czech Republic or generally in Europe, when they hear wellness, they picture massages and spa and relaxation. When we talk about wellness, we talk about holistic health, because wellness, if you dig deeper into the meaning of the word, you will end up in the 70s in the United States on the West Coast, where Dr. John Travis founded the first wellness center and erased the theory of wellness as that is grounded in the 4th dimensional positive definition of health from the World Health Organization. So when we are talking about wellness, we mean the physical as well as emotional, spiritual and social health. And just to show you the basic theory of wellness, as we want our intervention program to influence health of our clients, the wellness generally and in the United States is always described as a contrast to the classical health, illness-oriented medical treatment, where the health, as the physical health where nothing hurts, is the neutral point in the middle. What wellness aims for is the right side, the high-level wellness, the life worth living, the life when you really want to get up from bed in the morning, no matter what the physical state of your body is. If you let me, I would go very long into wellness, so if you have any questions more into this, I hope this was enough to show our perspective. And now let's discuss experiential reflective learning.
So we use this concept, experiential reflective learning, because we wanted to show our participant different view to lifestyle, different way to health, and because everybody have own opinion to health, have own opinion to healthy lifestyle. So we wanted to give them opportunity to share their opinions, to share their feelings, information and knowledge, and work with a group, group dynamics, and give them the opportunity. And we use this concept because we think that the key to a healthy lifestyle is personal and social development. So we focus on this field, and also we used the cycle of experiential and reflective learning. Maybe you know it. It's Kolb's-Levin's circle. It's first of this is experience of or some action. After this is reflection of this experience. After this generalization of this, and after application of this information to their life, to their lifestyle. So we use this concept because we wanted to give them the theory of wellness in different way.
So this was just very brief theory. Now let's go to the practice. What we did and what is the part of my dissertation is a wellness program which is designed as an opening week. It's over?
It's a time limit.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. So we have an opening weekend and 12 seminars that cover 12 dimensions of wellness according to the former model of wellness. So this was the plan.
Yeah, plan was this opening weekend. It was outdoor weekend to introduce theory of wellness in different way, introduce lecturers, us, and introduce other participants, because it was very important to us to know each other, to sharing their knowledge, their experience, and their information. So it was very important, and it was for motivation for other 12 seminars. But it was only our plan.
Yeah, the opening weekend was important because it was supposed to show the participants the whole wellness paradigm, the point of view in which we view personal health. Because the general view is that health is something that happens. You either are ill or not ill or healthy. But the wellness point is that an individual is responsible for his own health and can change the things that co-create the health. So that's why we organized this opening weekend.
Yeah, but reality was different, and we had few participants for this weekend, so we have to cancel this weekend and to put all this weekend to first seminar.
Yeah, it was very quick. Those 2 hours seemed to be very short as those 10 minutes. So, yeah, then we're supposed to be those 12 seminars because 12 are the basic dimensions of health. As you have seen in the previous presentation, there was other model of wellness. There are hundreds of models of wellness. All of them are multidimensional, but from all I have seen, only this one, you can't really see it. But the dimensions are really, right, they are really real. They are not so abstract. Every person can talk and have an experience about feeling, moving, thinking, or intimacy, or self-responsibility. These are very, say, easy, but in fact very important and difficult topics we had to cover in those 12 seminars in 12 weeks, which turns out to be 10 weeks because there's opening seminar and closing seminar, and you have to do all these questionnaires because you want to present some results. But as Jude Hirsch said in her presentation, measuring experiential learning and all those personal development things is a bit tricky. So that's why this was our pilot program. We, as it was new for us, it was as new for the participants, so we didn't really focus on the results. We just had to know what happens if we put people into this topic, how do they react on it, and what is there to measure. And Dr. Travis, as we ground all our course on his theory, he also has this wellness inventory, which is 120 questions long questionnaire, but it is not a standardized scientific questionnaire. It's more of a pedagogical tool for people to work with. So the other things we measured was because I focus on the quality of life and health, and basically in our field, when we promote healthy life, we speak about physical activity, nutrition, and somewhat positive approach. So that's why we used these other 3 questionnaires. And as the course ended up last week, we so far don't have all of the questionnaires, so that's why I don't present all the results here. But of those few who gave us the papers, they all moved to the more positive results. As you can see on this, this is like the average wellness inventory wheel. We expected for them to move more positive way in at least half of the dimensions. Majority of our participants moved in 10 or 11 of all dimensions, and they proved positive results. But there is now a big discussion happening in our heads. Because we care not only about this change, because we expected this change to happen, but we want this change to be long-lasting. So we will be doing this after 6 months, and as well after 12 months, to see if the change, if they go to the same state they were at the beginning or not. So maybe this is as well a place now for a discussion. If you have any experiences with experiential learning about promoting health and happy life, please share with us now or later.
Do we have any questions?
Maybe we can discuss later.
I like this quote that measuring experiential education is a bit tricky. That really appeals to my kind of English understatement.
Yeah,
It's very,
it was,
very interesting indeed.
it's a big question how to measure the change, because if, as Jude said, if you let the mountains speak for themselves, if you let our participants now to speak for themselves, they are all motivated to change their lives. They know all the facts, they have all the information. What happens, we'll see in 6 months, and hope that we can measure it somehow to say what happens.
So this kind of longitudinal idea, I think, is really important to take kind of
Yeah.
a long view of things and to get
Hopefully.
an idea how this is happening.
I would probably ask them to tell a story of their change, but that might be a problem.
We have some funny stories, like a reflective diary.
No, well, as long as there's, I know. But I mean heroes as inspiration, but I don't know, even that might be a problem. But I think that the story, I mean, that the narrativization of experience, I think it is not easily measurable, you know, in numbers and so on. But might be in the longitudinal research might actually be something that, from the evaluative perspective, might be interesting.
Yeah. We plan to use mixed methods as qualitative analysis of some materials from the courses, as well as those questionnaires to make our advisors happy, because they love questionnaires. So we have to have it there. Yeah.
Great. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.